What if I told you the secret to firmer skin, sharper focus, and better balance isn't found in high-tech creams or pricey pills, but in 3 ancient herbs quietly backed by modern science? I'm Dr. Masayuki, and welcome to Life in Harmony, where tradition meets transformation, and every insight is grounded in real research. In our last video, we explored 2 Asian herbal secrets to boost collagen, but today's episode takes it even further. We're diving into 3 little-known botanicals. One of them was once called the poor man's ginseng, and it's now showing promise for everything from brain fog and collagen loss to dizziness and nerve imbalance. And here's the twist. One of these herbs may even help the body defend against early signs of neurodegeneration before symptoms ever begin. Sounds bold? It is. But it's also supported by new research and real-life results. Stick around, because the most surprising benefit is still to come. Let's begin. Number 1. Pelicius Fruicosa, the poor man's ginseng. Okay, let's talk about one of the most underrated herbs in traditional Asian medicine, Pelicius Fruicosa. Some of you might know it as Ming Aralia, or simply the poor man's ginseng. This humble plant grows all over Vietnam and Southeast Asia, often found in people's front gardens or kitchen plots. For generations, it's been used as a nourishing tonic, something to rebuild energy, calm the nerves, and keep the body in balance. In traditional practice, the leaves and roots were brewed into teas or added to soups to ease fatigue, reduce dizziness, and support those with shaking hands or brain fog, what we now might call symptoms of vestibular disorders or early neurological decline. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Can a leafy plant really do all that? Let's unpack the science behind it. Collagen and skin health benefits. So first, skin. As we age, we start noticing changes. Looser skin, fine lines, and maybe a bit of sagging around the jawline or eyes. That's natural. But it doesn't mean we can't support our skin from the inside out. Pelicius Fruicosa is one of those herbs to boost collagen naturally. It's rich in flavonoids and polyphenols, 2 groups of powerful antioxidants. These guys act like tiny shields, protecting your collagen from being broken down by stress, sunlight, and free radicals. You've probably heard of collagenase, that enzyme that chews through your collagen like a little Pac-Man. Well, studies have shown that anti-inflammatory compounds in this plant can actually reduce collagenase activity, meaning your skin stays firmer for longer. One study published in the Journal of Ethnopharmacology highlighted Pelicius's antioxidant capacity, comparing it to ginseng in some aspects. That's no small claim. And get this, some traditional users believe it improves circulation to the skin, which means more nutrients, more oxygen, and faster repair. All that translates into skin that looks and feels more vibrant. If you're looking for natural collagen boosters or foods that boost collagen production, Pelicius can be a powerful addition, especially for women over 45 who want to support skin elasticity and overall vitality. Vestibular disorder support. Now, let's get into what really sets this herb apart: support for vestibular balance. If you've ever felt that sudden dizziness when standing up, or like the room is tilting after a long car ride, you know how unsettling vestibular issues can be. And for many older adults, these symptoms become more frequent with age. Pelicius has long been used in Vietnam to treat things like vertigo, balance issues, and headaches. And while traditional use is a great clue, science is starting to catch up. Its compounds help regulate the nervous system and blood vessels, easing nerve irritation and improving circulation to the brain's balance centers. That means you may feel steadier, more grounded, and less prone to those spells of fogginess or swaying. It's even been studied in connection with Parkinson's and Alzheimer's symptoms, helping reduce tremors and improve mental clarity. And while it's not a cure, it shows real promise as part of a holistic plan. I remember a patient of mine, Mrs. Lin, who started taking Pelicius tea twice a day after years of struggling with morning dizziness. Within weeks, he reported fewer episodes, better focus, and even deeper sleep. Sometimes, nature gives us just the nudge we need. Anti-aging and longevity. Let's shift gears a bit, We often talk about skin aging, but cellular aging is the deeper story. Pelicius is packed with compounds like quercetin and rutin, both well known for their anti-inflammatory and longevity-promoting effects. They work to slow down the wear and tear happening inside your cells. It also seems to help lower blood lipids, meaning less stress on your heart and arteries. And when your cardiovascular system is thriving, your skin and brain both benefit. But maybe my favorite part? It helps with stress. In small doses, it may help modulate cortisol, the stress hormone that accelerates aging. When cortisol is high, collagen breaks down faster, and sleep becomes more shallow. By supporting sleep and calming the nervous system, Pelicius creates the conditions your body needs to heal, rebuild, and glow. This makes Pelicius especially interesting as one of the herbs for women over 45, helping with post-menopause health by balancing hormones and protecting skin and nerves during this transition. Safety considerations. Now, a quick but important note on safety. Like many strong herbs, Pelicius should be used with care. Some studies suggest its sap can irritate the skin, and when taken in large quantities, it may cause mild digestive upset. Animal studies have hinted at potential reproductive toxicity, so it's best avoided during pregnancy or if you're trying to conceive. And remember, herbs like this can interact with other medications, especially those affecting the heart or nervous system. So please, if you're thinking of trying it, talk to your healthcare provider first. Your health is unique, and you deserve care that's just as personalized. Number 2. Mugwort, the ancient dream herb with surprising modern benefits. Let's move on to another remarkable herb that's been used for centuries across Asia and Europe, mugwort, or Artemisia vulgaris. In Vietnamese tradition, it's been cherished not just as a culinary herb, but as a powerful healing ally. At first glance, mugwort looks like a humble roadside plant, but don't let appearances fool you. This herb has been used for everything from regulating menstrual cycles to enhancing dreams, from calming inflammation to protecting the brain. And here's the interesting part: modern science is starting to validate many of these ancient uses. If you're searching for herbs to boost collagen naturally, or looking for natural collagen food options, mugwort might surprise you. It gently supports your skin, hormones, sleep, and inner balance. Let's take a closer look. Skin health and collagen support. Like many herbs in the Artemisia family, mugwort is rich in antioxidants like flavonoids, triterpenes, and essential oils, including cineol and camphor. These work to fight free radicals, which are one of the main culprits behind collagen breakdown and premature skin aging. Now, here's something fascinating. Mugwort has been shown to have anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties, which is why it's often used in Korean skincare to soothe red, sensitive, or acne-prone skin. But what about deeper aging? One study in oxidative medicine and cellular longevity found that mugwort extracts helped inhibit MMP enzymes, the ones that break down collagen and elastin. This means it not only calms irritation on the surface, but also helps protect the scaffolding of your skin underneath. And it gets even better. Some Korean beauty brands have started using mugwort essence in anti-aging creams because of its ability to boost skin barrier function and help retain moisture. Soft, dewy, and resilient skin? Yes, please. So, if you're exploring collagen-boosting foods or natural collagen boosters, mugwort is definitely worth considering. Hormonal balance and women's health. Now let's talk about one of mugwort's most cherished traditional uses, women's health. In both Eastern and Western herbal medicine, mugwort has long been used to support the uterus. It's known as a uterine tonic, meaning it helps tone the uterine muscles and regulate menstruation. For women struggling with irregular cycles, PMS, or perimenopause symptoms, mugwort tea or moxa, the herb burned gently near acupuncture points, is often used to ease cramping, support hormonal balance, and calm the nervous system. Modern research suggests mugwort may have mild phytoestrogenic effects, plant compounds that gently mimic estrogen in the body. While not strong enough to replace hormones, These compounds may offer support during times when your body's estrogen levels start to shift, like menopause. It's also a known nervine, which means it calms the nerves and soothes anxiety, a common companion of hormonal imbalance. So for those looking for herbs for women over 45 or post-menopause health herbs, Mugwart offers gentle, natural support. One of my patients once told me that sipping Mugwort tea during her premenstrual week felt like wrapping herself in a warm blanket from the inside. That's the kind of gentle support Mugwort brings. Sleep, dreams, and brain health. Now let's get into something a little more mystical, sleep and dreams. Mugwort has long been called the dream herb. In Vietnamese, Chinese, and Japanese cultures, it's often placed under pillows or burned before bed to promote more vivid dreams and deeper, more restful sleep. But why does it work? Mugwort contains volatile oils like thujone and cineole, which may influence the limbic system, the part of the brain tied to memory and emotion. Anecdotally, many people report more lucid dreams, better dream recall, and a stronger connection to intuition when using Mugwort in small amounts. On the more scientific side, Mugwort has been shown to have mild GABAergic activity, meaning it interacts with the same brain receptors as natural sleep chemicals like melatonin and GABA. This helps relax the nervous system and reduce nighttime restlessness. And here's where things get even more exciting. Early animal studies suggest that Mugwort extracts may protect neurons from oxidative stress, making it a potential candidate for supporting brain health and aging. So whether you're looking to restore restful sleep or protect your cognitive clarity long-term, Mugwort offers some beautiful possibilities. Safety considerations. Now, a word of caution. Mugwort is gentle, but not for everyone. If you're pregnant, Mugwort should be avoided, as it can stimulate the uterus. And because it contains small amounts of thujone, a neuroactive compound, it should always be used in moderation, especially if taken internally. People with ragweed allergies may also react to Mugwort, since they're in the same plant family. The key is always this: start low, go slow, and work with a trusted herbalist or practitioner who understands your unique health picture. Herbs are powerful, but they work best when we listen to our bodies and move with respect. 3. Ginkgo biloba, the circulation enhancer. Okay, let's talk about something ancient, literally. Ginkgo biloba is one of the oldest living tree species on the planet. It's been used in traditional Chinese medicine for thousands of years. That's a long time to stick around, right? People used it back then for things like dizziness, low energy, even memory lapses. And today, we know it's still helping, with circulation, with mental sharpness, and, interestingly, with our skin. Let's jump in. So, ginkgo's been around for ages. It's often called a living fossil because it's survived for over 200 million years. Pretty amazing. For centuries, healers have used its leaves to help with memory loss, low circulation, even ringing in the ears. And now, science is starting to confirm what tradition always believed. This tree might just be a natural ally as we age. You felt that foggy brain feeling, or low energy day, right? That's where ginkgo gently steps in. Ginkgo, for skin and collagen. Now, here's the part that surprises a lot of people. Ginkgo can help your skin, too. You see, it boosts something called microcirculation. That's the blood flow in your tiniest vessels, especially in the skin. When blood flows better, your skin gets more nutrients. And that's key for building collagen. Think about it. Collagen can't be made if the skin isn't getting the building blocks it needs. Ginkgo helps make sure they're delivered. It's also full of powerful plant compounds, terpenoids and flavonoids. These act like shields, fighting off the free radicals that break down your collagen and elastin over time. That's what causes sagging, wrinkles, dullness, the stuff we all notice more after 40. And there's more. Ginkgo may even help prevent glycation. That's when sugar molecules damage your collagen. You've probably heard how sugar can age the skin? Yeah, this helps with that too. So, in a quiet, gentle way, ginkgo keeps the skin nourished, protected, and stronger. If you're exploring herbs to boost collagen, or looking for natural collagen food and collagen-boosting foods, Ginkgo is definitely a plant to know about. Inner ear and balance support. Now let's shift to something many people struggle with but rarely talk about. Dizziness, vertigo, that weird off-balance feeling. Ginkgo's actually been studied for this too. Why? Because it increases blood flow to the inner ear and brain, which are deeply connected to balance. It's been shown to help with things like tinnitus, that constant ringing, nausea, and that spinning feeling when you lie down too fast. And for older adults, it may help reduce the risk of falls by improving spatial awareness and steadiness. That's big. Exactly what's happening here? Well, Ginkgo calms inflammation around the auditory nerves and protects those delicate neurons from oxidative stress. In short, it helps your ears and brain talk to each other more clearly. If you've ever had that unsteady woozy sensation, you know how much that can affect your day, brain, mood, and energy. All right, let's talk about the bigger picture. Ginkgo is often called a brain tonic, and for good reason. Studies show it may help protect the brain from age-related decline. It can support mental clarity, focus, and even mood. How? Well, Ginkgo may help lower cortisol, that's the stress hormone, and boost dopamine, which lifts your energy and motivation, so you feel more like yourself again. It even supports mitochondrial health, the little energy factories inside your cells. That means more energy at a cellular level, not just a quick boost like caffeine. It's all connected: the brain, the body, the skin. Ginkgo supports the whole system, slowly, steadily. That's real aging support. And for those seeking herbs for women over 45, or gentle support through perimenopause symptoms and post-menopause health herbs, Ginkgo's circulation and brain benefits can be a valuable piece of the puzzle. Of course, nothing is perfect. If you're taking blood thinners, like aspirin or warfarin, you'll want to be extra careful with Ginkgo. It can make you bleed more easily. Same goes for anyone preparing for surgery. Best to stop beforehand. Some people get mild side effects like headaches or an upset stomach, but that's not too common. Still, always check with a health practitioner before using it long-term, especially if you're on medications. Better safe than sorry, right? So, that's Ginkgo biloba. Ancient, wise, quietly powerful. It doesn't force anything, it just helps your body do what it already knows how to do. Circulate better, think clearer, feel more balanced. And as we get older, having that kind of support, natural, respectful, and time-tested, can really make a difference. You know, these three herbs, Pelicius Fruicosa, Mugwart, and Ginkgo, aren't just about chasing symptoms. They're about something deeper, a way to gently support your body, to bring things back into balance, from your skin to your nerves, your mood to your circulation. But like I always say, just because it's natural doesn't mean it's always safe for everyone. So please, check in with your doctor before adding anything new. If this gave you something to think about, go ahead and like, share, or subscribe. I'm Dr. Masayuki, and I'll see you next time on Life in Harmony, where tradition meets transformation.